It's in celebration of 130 years at Le Cordon Bleu. Here to mark this major milestone with us this morning is Yann, who's the head chef instructor. Thank you so much for coming on this morning.
Good morning.
So tell us about the big event. What's happening?
We're celebrating this year the 130 years of the Cordon Bleu, who actually, the Cordon Bleu Ottawa is the only one in North America. You have different campuses around the world, 35 campuses in 20 countries. And actually, each campus around the world are doing different activity actually to promote and to recognize the cuisine and the French cuisine.
What's the concept behind it?
The concept behind it, we have one soirée gala last week. You see down the whole story behind was to actually recognize the French culture in terms of techniques since 300 years. So some of the main dish we've been proposing last week, it was mainly from Antonin Carême, Catherine de Médicis, who actually create the core of what the French culture is and cuisine is today.
So tell us a little bit about the canapé style finger food. You've brought a little bit of this for us today that you've been preparing.
So the canapé we're doing on the 13th actually is to have a different station recognizing all the Cordon Bleu on the world, from Australia to Middle East, Asia, Canada, France, South America, so Brazil. So each station will have the main dish with part of the comfort food of each country and part of the culture, having of course a French touch behind.
Okay, so I understand that you have a job for me this morning.
Yep.
You're going to allow me to help you out here just to
definitely
top some of these.
Yeah. So what I bring here today is to showcase a bit what we have done and what we're gonna do on these upcoming events. So the first one that I bring is something to actually showcase the skill of the student with the chocolate showpiece.
This is a masterpiece, by the way.
Yeah, it's 100% eatable.
And how long did it take for you to make this?
Student makes 3 of them each. It takes them around 9 hours to create it. 3 hours of mise en place and 6 hours of finalizing and assembling.
9 hours.
Yeah.
The patience.
The patience behind, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. And beside that,
besides that, we have so one of the part of the core of the French cuisine with the fish, the specific sauce. So I'm gonna need to put a little bit of the little crevettes there.
Now you'd like me to use this
the
device
little
here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
and you put 1 or 2 there on the side. Yeah. Voilà. And you take one of the little leaves as well to give a little bit of.
On the top?
Yeah, on the top is fine.
Okay.
So that's really on the top. You have a little tuile to give some crispiness. On the second dish here, you have something with the very part of the French culture with the pâté en croûte. With next week, it was actually served as a amuse-bouche as well on that evening with a bit of jam on the side. So amuse-bouche is really part of the French culture as well, with to start you can put the little leaves on top as well. You can use your.
Okay. Now I wash my hands before
you did definitely.
I've been given permission.
Sanitize, wash and sanitize.
I wasn't sure, in the cooking world, you want to make sure that
you need to feel the product. It's very important.
Okay. And that's an appropriate amount.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, just to give some freshness to the product, some green.
Okay.
Spring is on, summer is around the corner, so I think it's a great time to have this one. So the pâté en croûte, which actually is there, so it's one small portion and that we create with cook for a few hours as well, and after you slice it and plate it on the dessert. Here we have as well a little dish, who actually is a fish, is a cheese, with a cheese, goat cheese coming from Quebec, with a family owned from 1890.
Wow.
And we create this small cheese because cheese again is part of the French culture. We don't have a meal without a cheese, so that was to almost end up the meal before the dessert. So
and you can put edible flowers?
Exactly.
Where did you source these?
We get them from a supplier that's they're pesticide free. They have been created only for eating process.
They're
very fragile. It's something you cannot keep for too long, or you have to keep them with a bit of humidity to ensure that they last long.
So I just take a little bit
you take a little bit and you put to give a bit of color and of course bring a little bit of texture as well into your dish.
Okay, and where do I put that? Just on top?
Just on top, yes, perfect.
That's beautiful. I almost don't want to eat
so
that.
you can drizzle later on. We do with a bit of maple syrup. As well to bring a bit of sweetness of the cheese.
Something sweet. To
exactly.
Very
then
nice.
After here we have that's a classic French dessert without the charlotte, with based with a biscuit cuillère. With a little bit of bavaroise, the same again, it's really part of the French culture as a dessert, with a little bit of rhubarb because it's the season right now in June, so a little bit of rhubarb on it, and some raspberry and strawberry inside to make it. So here same you have some nice raspberry, and here I have prepared a little bit of a peach, red peach puree,
So
ruby. Yeah, put a little bit everywhere you want. I want to see.
Everywhere I want.
Yes, yes. I want.
Chef, this is high pressure now.
I want to assess your skill.
Yes, chef, as
Go
they
ahead.
say.
A
Now,
small
should I make
drop.
a shape or just
Yeah,
a
you
little?
can make a shape.
A shape?
Well, you know, 130.
100. You are putting me up. Okay, do you want me to write 130?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
You
chef.
see? Look.
Uh-oh.
So 130 for 130 years.
I probably don't even
you
have
see?
decent penmanship, and yet here you are.
I think you should apply for the diploma at the school.
Oh, wow.
You should do that. Yeah, beautiful. And small raspberries if you want it.
Okay, a little bit more here. Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
That's beautiful. And chef, I know that the tickets for this event are sold out, but how else can people celebrate?
So two main event was happening now. We realized it was successful and 130 years until end of the year. So we have decided to coming up in September mainly with another events.
Okay.
The last one last week was successful and the feedback was great. So we have decided to come with another one in September. I haven't finalized the date yet, but another one will be coming in September as well.
Okay, but I'll see you before then because I'm enrolling in class.
Definitely.
Yes, chef.
Yeah.
All right.
We have an intake in July or in October. So
Okay, well,
you're welcome.
I'm a natural. What can you say? Rosie, back to you.
Nice job, Christy. Do you know of a great local chef or restaurant you think we should feature in the Daily Dish? Let us know. Email us at ottawa.morning@ctv.ca.